Men, when a good time turns around, you must quit. You will never live it down unless you quit. No one gets a wife until they quit. Now I say, quit. Quit it good. Then you shape. Shape it up. Get straight. And go for it. Move ahead. Try to detect it. Not too late to whip. Whip it good. Don't.
Now, let's say a good time does turn around. Now, do I flip it before I get straight? And if so, when do I go for it and move ahead?
Whip. Whip good. In the shape. Shape it up. Get straight. And go for it. Move ahead.
Now, unless I whop it, I'll never live it down.
When a good time turns around, you must whip. We'll never live it down unless you whip. Go.
Now, exactly where and what do I quit?
Try to detect it. It's not too late to whip. Well, it good. Go.
Is this a party?
No, son. This ain't no party. This ain't no disco. This ain't no fooling around.
Okay, the next improvisational game we're going to do for you is a network original. It's called the Employment Office. And the first thing we're going to do is send these two people out of the room. We're going to be asking you for suggestions, and we're going to write them down on little cards here. And when they come back in, I'm going to flash your suggestions to Dan, the interviewee, and he has to immediately implement those suggestions into a scene. So, the first suggestion I'm going to need is a zoo animal, something wacky. A what? A koala. Okay, an annoying habit like spitting when you talk. You may have seen Bill do it earlier. Eat your nails? Biting your toenails. Okay, a little voice tells him to moonwalk. Something crazy like that, but not moonwalk. Stand on his... how about standing on his head and scratching his ass? Before the show, Dan told me that his back hurt, so I'm done with this sketch. Okay, the next suggestion we need. Yeah. Fetish. Anything but foot. Elbow fetish? Okay, take a belly button fetish. Next, I need a psychosis. Something like fear of vanilla ice or thinks he's Napoleon, something like that.
Fear of black planets.
Fear of what?
Black planet.
Fear of the black planet. Nice reference. I don't want to see what Dan does with that. Now, let's take another psychosis. Fear of being interviewed. Okay. An unusual object like Tinker Toys, Silly Putty.
Lincoln Logs.
Everybody always goes for the toys. Okay. Hey, how about what you say back there?
Lincoln Logs.
Lincoln Logs. Okay. Is that it? Hey, that's it, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, the Employment Office.
see, on my resume, I like to leave it wide open so it doesn't pigeonhole me into one particular job.
I see. So, what line of work are you planning on going into?
Well, I was thinking about it on the way over. I think radio voiceovers. Coming to a theater near you.
Radio voiceovers?
Yeah, radio voiceovers.
Quite a lucrative career, Mr. Gordon. What sort of prior experience have you had with it?
Well, I worked in a donut factory. I would put chocolate sprinkles on the donuts. That was essentially my line of work.
They trusted you with sprinkles?
Yeah, you know, I put the little black chocolate one, and I would announce them. Now putting on chocolate sprinkles. Now putting on funny-looking sprinkles.
I would please ask you to put back on your sock shoe, Mr. Gordon.
You know, whenever there's a lull in the interview or the scene, I always like to read out my Lincoln log and make a little house, and then tell a little story. You chop down a cherry tree. No, that was Washington, wasn't it?
That was Washington.
Well, here. That was Lincoln. There we go.
Put your sock shoe back on.
Well, I asked you then not to take them off from me. So, have you found me a job something I like? Is that eucalyptus over there? Yes, I believe it is.
Mr. Gordon.
Oh, this is eucalyptus.
No, that's not eucalyptus.
Are you a tree? Can I find you?
I feel like an airline commercial. Please sit down.
I'm sorry. So, if you can't find me a job in the radio voiceovers, maybe you could give me something like on the network news.
Like perhaps a television voiceover.
Yeah, or something where I get to announce how many people died, like an airplane crash or something like that.
I assume that you get a great deal of joy out of other people's pain and displeasure.
Okay, bring in the next group. Gentlemen, as your number is called, step slowly to the yellow line in front of you. No slouching or turning. You are only to step forward when your number is called. As the next number is called, please step back to your original position. Number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 3, could you step forward again, please? Okay, you may step back. Number 2, could you step forward, please? Okay, number 2, you stay there. Number 4, could you step forward, please? Number 4, reach over and shake hands with number 2. Again, please. Thank you. You may both step back. Number 3, could you step forward? Okay, number 3, lean over and kiss number 4 lightly on the cheek. Number 3, keep kissing number 4. Number 1, have a picnic with number 2. Number 4, do the electric slide while number 3 returns to his original position and recites the opening monologue from Shakespeare's Henry V.
For a music fire notice and the brightest seven of invention, in the first stage, Princess Act, Father,
That was lovely, number 3. Now, number 3, please point to an attractive woman in the audience. Stop dancing and fantasize about number 3 and the woman in the audience. Make it dirtier. Dirtier still. Thank you. Now, number 2, please stand and gently undress number 1. Now, everybody mingle. Stop. Swing your partner round and round. Go and promenade, promenade, promenade. Stop. Thank you, gentlemen, very much.
In a production of Hamlet, starring Carroll House Furniture's own Brooke Detmer. extended warranties. Hi! Nay, I'll follow him.
And see Uncle Leonard in a cameo as the Spirit.
He appears.
My hour is almost here, right here. Avenge me. Not 100, not 200, not 300, not 100. Bring in your mother along and have her avenge me here, right here.
Also starring Becky, Queen of Carpets as Ophelia.
52 weight loss clinic.
And starring the Slyman brothers as Rosencrantz and Guildenstern.
Thanks, Denmark, for making us tops in town. Hi, friends. Hi, Guildenstern. Take this document to Fortinbras, Prince of Norway.
Ooh, take it away, Ma. I don't miss me speak miscellaneous polonius. So come on down, see them and three popcorn cooks on the hill.
Brought to you by Low Budget Productions.
Before we go, I'd like to introduce everyone. Stephanie Brown. Doug Golden. Brandon Johnson. Dan Gordon. Tracy Costelli. Bill Thank you very much for coming out tonight. Please take care of your wait staff. This week.
A big round of applause for Network. Four eyes. Shut up. Four eyes. Two eyes. Hey kids, it's time for your favorite noontime show, Uncle Tommy's Awareness Hour! Yay! Uncle Tommy, we love you! We love you! Yes, we do! Uncle Tommy, we love you! Uncle Tommy, we love you! Hi there, boys and girls. Hi, Uncle Tommy! Gather around now. Today's theme is diplomacy and bad habits. You see, kids, today I'm going to dispel a lot of your stupid childlike misconceptions. Uncle Tommy, what's a misconception? Well, for instance, a common misconception is that the general public could actually give two shits about the people mentioned in Jerry Berger's gossip column. Funny, Uncle Tommy. Uncle Tommy, we love... Dan, you're speaking out of turn. You'll have to spend the rest of the day in the scary box. No, Uncle Tommy. It's either that or the hood of shame. Okay, kids. Now, first things first. On our lesson on diplomacy, we're going to write letters to randomly selected citizens of the Soviet Union, or what's left of it. You see, kids, it's like you had a big party with a mandatory attendance policy, and slowly but surely, all of their guests are leaving. Oh. Is everybody ready? Yeah. Okay. Dear person, sorry to hear about your superpower status. Enjoy the free enterprise perks. Now all of your lives will be plagued by crime, corruption, and greed. Love, your name. I want. Oh, kids, it's the parcel delivery man. What do you think that means? It's foreign exchange day. All right, it's foreign exchange day. Yeah. You see, kids, we participated in the bargain category, which is the International Underpants Exchange. And later on during the show, we'll be exchanging underpants with a classroom from, it looks like, Paraguay! Yay! Now on to the second part of our lesson on bad habits. Okay, kids, here's the poop. Now, Germany took a lot of flack on their decision not to commit troops to the coalition forces in the Gulf. On the other hand, allowing a nation with a reputation for fierce nationalism to rebuild militarily might also be a regrettable show of trust. Not so, say Hans und Peter, two young, enthusiastic German tourists. And to reassure themselves that there was no need to worry about a return to bad habits, they toured 8 cities through a united Germany. Here, let me show you. They went from Berlin to a lovely spot on the River Elbe. Then they went down to Heidelberg and back up to Dresden. They then took a plane to Hamburg, flew to Bremen and drove to Munich and then back up to Dresden again. That's okay, Germany, you can keep your troops at home this time around. But hey, kids, at least Hans and Peter didn't accidentally cross the borders into France and Poland this time. Yay! Okay, kids, now let's take a break from our lesson plan and sing a song. Yay! And what's my favorite song? Little Bunny Foo-Foo. No?
The theme from Ice Castle?
I do like that one, but it's not my favorite.
You mean a teensy-weensy but terribly deadly and aggressive spider?
You're right! Yay! Now we all know how this one goes. No, it looks like we're out of time on the awareness hour today. So let's all give him a big Uncle Tommy wave. Bye-bye! Bye!
The first improvisational game that we're going to play is called Movie Genre Change. And we're going to play it here with my good friend Ray and, of course, Mike. Now, in Movie Genre Change, we start a scene based on an audience suggestion. Now, they'll begin that scene, and at an undetermined point in that scene, I will yell, freeze! At that point, they will stop, and I will ask you, our audience, for a movie genre. That can be something on the order of science fiction, sports, western, horror. You get the picture. To start the scene, we need a service-oriented relationship. That is something on the order of student and teacher, bartender, customer. Please just yell one out.
Domino's Pizza Guy.
Domino's Pizza Guy and customer? Thank you very much. Domino's Pizza Guy and customer.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Did you order a pizza?
Yeah?
I couldn't find the house because you don't have one, but it's right here. It's $10.50.
Well, I was just looking for my money.
I'll give you the money first.
All right, let me see here.
What is that?
I'm not sure. They called it a couch when I bought it.
Oh, it's backwards.
Yeah.
I didn't know what the hell to do with it.
Well, I thought it made the room look better that way.
Yeah, it's a nice wall. You could sit and look at, I guess, but here's your money for the pizza. Okay, do you need help eating that? Maybe?
Actually, I was hoping you might help me eat it.
All right, my toenails are on it, so I might as well eat it.
I was hoping you could make toenail pizza.
I can. Freeze!
Now, from you, I need a movie genre. Thank you.
Science fiction.
Science fiction. Science fiction.
Pizza. Pizza.
Yeah,
Money first.
I was looking for some computer chips.
You don't have chips?
No, I have no chips.
No pizza.
Let me check under my space module.
That's a space module? I did not recognize it. It's backwards.
I thought it made the ship look better this way.
I guess you try to admire the ship looking at it this way.
Yeah, listen, did you get the space nails on that pizza?
My very own.
Freeze! I need another genre, please.
Drama.
Swedish porn.
Swedish porn. Wow.
Pizza. Pizza.
I was looking for a condom.
There's some on the pizza. My very own.
I moved my circular mattress here.
Is that a circular mattress? It was going around so fast I didn't recognize it.
You know, the mirrored ceiling just made it look better right there. So, how much do I owe you?
We could work it off in trade.
All right, we'll take one more movie genre.
Spaghetti Western.
What's it?
Spaghetti Western.
Spaghetti Western.
Did you order a pizza?
Yeah, I ordered one. You got one for me?
I got one for you.
Well, I'm just looking for some wooden nickels there. I dropped them under my horse.
That's a horse?
They told me that when I bought him.
I guess I'm looking at the wrong end.
Yeah, well, I thought his ass looked better that way.
I got some oats on here, my very own.
Oh, good. I wasn't sure whether you could put oats on it.
Well, I can. That's a month's pay.
Well, that's the right thing to do.
might want to kick that horse over and give me some money then.
All right. There you go.
Well, can I help you eat it? It's my oats.
Yeah. Well, I was hoping somebody would help me eat this pizza.
I'm the guy.
All right.
Great. Thank you.
So, what amendment did Senator John Platt write again?
The Platt Amendment.
Oh, yeah, makes sense. Now, how much more of this research paper do we have left to write, anyway?
Well, we're supposed to have 3 main points and back to...
No, I mean in real time.
Well, if I double space when I type, about another notebook page full.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Tim's going to bring the rest, too. Man, that's good. Man, I hate history. Let's get this done as soon as we can.
You may hate history, but you love Laura Adams in the 3rd row.
Oh, man, she is hot!
That's not the word for it.
Oh, yeah, boy, you know, Bob.
Yeah?
I think of her, you know.
Oh, well, we all think of her, John.
Oh, yeah, I mean, you know, we all think of her, but, you know, I think of her when I, you know.
When you what?
When I, you know.
Oh, gross! You mean you actually... Oh, forget it. I'm not going to talk about that.
Oh, come on, don't try to tell me that you've never done it.
No way, of course not.
Never?
Maybe. I don't know.
Oh, come on, tell me that you've never called for a carry-out, never driven with the top down, never put new batteries in the flashlight?
All right. I did it. Once.
Once, huh?
Don't tell anybody.
Who was it?
It was no one from around here.
What, like a movie star or something?
Sort of.
Well, that's really smart.
Why?
Well, I mean, at least with, you know, girls around here, you got like half a chance of it actually happening. I mean, who was it? Winona Ryder?
No. It was...
Who?
Jackie Kennedy.
What?
Well, see, I was doing this paper on the Kennedy assassination, and there was this picture of Jackie there at the funeral. She was all in black, and she had that veil. It was like all these people were around, but she was still alone. She looked so pretty, yet so sad.
There's something wrong with you, Bob.
Why?
Well, you Jackie Kennedy at her husband's funeral.
No, I didn't. Jackie Kennedy at her husband's funeral.
Yeah,
Wait, I thought we were doing a paper on the Platt Amendment.
Oh, yeah, we are. It's just Bobby here is...
Bobby nothing.
What?
What
What is it, guys?
Let me ask you something, Tim. Who do you, you know, think of?
Who do I think of?
Yeah, you know, when you...
What are you guys, a couple of queers? What? What are you talking about?
I don't do that!
Oh, come on, Tim. Your sister told mine that she got you in the bathroom last week.
I was taking a shower! You were sniffing rocks over the still pond and we know it!
I came over here to work on the Platt Amendment.
Forget the Platt Amendment. I'm trying to explain to Bob here that's better to, you know, girls around town. At least he got some sort of chance, right? Right?
Okay, I'll agree with that.
Now, who was it? Foreign or domestic?
Domestic.
It's Deanne Lane, isn't it? He sends her a Christmas card every year.
It ain't Deanne Lane. It's someone that lives here.
Oh, my sister? What are you, stupid? She's a cow.
It ain't your sister.
Well, if it's not my sister, then it must be my mother. You dirty son of a pig!
You know, it's not like we were really doing anything.
Boys, what's going on here? I let you use my den because I thought we were doing a research paper here. This isn't a fraternity house, you know? None of us expected to be treated like one.
We were just talking, Dad.
When we talk, we usually don't use our fists now, do we? Do we?
No.
I thought you boys were friends. Now let's start this little altercation.
Oh, nothing.
Come on, boys. Just because I'm grown up doesn't mean I don't know how to chill out with the guys.
Dad, it's private, okay?
Oh, private. That must either be about girls or...
God, how'd he know?
Oh, come on, boys. I packed my picnic lunch in a paper bag when I was your age. It's natural.
It is?
Sure, as long as you wash your hands. I was just reading here in the World Book of one of our founding fathers, Benjamin Franklin, used to think of Marie Antoinette.
Wow.
So let me ask you something, Mr. Conrad. When you were, our age, who did you, think of? Well, my day, we used to pretty much the same girl. She was everybody's sweetheart. The girl next door. A girl you could take home to Mom.
Wow, Dad, you don't mean...
Yep, Jackie Kennedy.
And we're back. This is the Alan Landers, the struggling for a piece of the pie brother, to the grossly overrated advice addicts, Ann and Abby Landers. And this is Neurosis Net, WKMO 76 on your AM radio dial. We ask you to call with any comments, questions, topics of interest, psychoses, or neuroses. Call me at 1-800-NEUROSIS. That's 1-800-NEUROSIS. And we go to Charles from Omaha, Nebraska. How can I solve all your problems this evening?
Am I on?
Yes, you're on the air. Go ahead, please.
First, I want to say I love your show.
All right, Charles, I'm going to have to ask you to collect and focus yourself. Name that neurosis.
It's a little embarrassing. I just got married and I'm afraid for my wife to see me naked.
Oh, no, Charles. The human form is a wonderful, beautiful thing. You should be proud of your body. Flaunt it. Strip your clothes off right now and go flip-flop that body in your wife's face. Sweat near her. Let her smell your nakedness. Expose your manhood and hold your head up high. You, Charles, are a man. And you have the right to prove it, just like the rest of us, okay? And we go to Duty from Galveston, Texas. Howdy, Duty. You're on Neurosis Net.
Hi, Alan. Long-time listener, first-time caller.
All right, Duty, I'm going to have to ask you to collect and focus and name that neurosis.
Well, I like to wear women's cotton panel underpants.
What's the problem? Next call. Step in Minnesota. You're on Neurosis Net.
Well, my mother thinks that she owns me.
How old are you?
17.
Right. Next call. Bill in Arizona. You're on Neurosis Net.
I want to kill myself.
Well, you don't beat around the bush, do you, William? The old suicidal ideation game, I see.
Well, it all started last week when I was turned down for Star Search. Since then, I've been mugged twice. My father announced he's a woman trapped in a man's body. My apartment was leveled by a misguided wrecking ball, and well, I lost my job.
Charles, Bill, did you say you got turned down for Star Search? I'm no fool. Nobody ever gets turned down for Star Search. Next call. Scott in Alabama. You're on Neurosis Net.
I'm glad I finally got through.
All right, I'm going to have to ask you to collect and focus yourself and name your neurosis, please.
I was just wondering, what are your thoughts on animal exploitation and the free market advertising?
You don't have a job, do you, Scott? Next call. Susan in Colorado, you're on Neurosis Net.
Hi, I'm thinking of having breast implants done, but I keep hearing about possible risks with the whole thing.
Yeah, well, listen, honey, when you start playing with your breasts, something's bound to happen. Susan, you leave those jugs alone and you get yourself a man. Boobs come in one size, honey, your size. No returns or exchanges. Last and final call, Frank from Florida.
Yeah.
Well, I want to know if I have the right to sue my neighbors.
All right, Frank, collect and focus. Name that neurosis you have, 60 seconds.
Well, they have sex with their curtains open and their windows faces mine.
You want to take them to court? You are a sick cookie, aren't you, Frank?
Well, they're my grandparents.
So you have every right. Well, that's all the time we have on Neurosis Net. And remember, Anne and Abby are ancient animals. When it comes to contemporary advice and intellect, it's me, Alan Landers, right here on WKMO 76 on your AM radio dial.
Next, we're going to play a game called Freeze. The first thing we do in Freeze is we get a suggestion from you, the most pulchritudinous, that's beautiful to you, the layman, audience that I've ever seen. And first of all, we get a scene from you guys, something we can do in public without getting arrested. She and I will start the scene. One of the players behind us will yell, "Freeze!" And we freeze, of course. And the player that yells freeze comes up and taps one of us, assumes that person's exact position, and as they're going out, they may either leave or leave us in our exact positions, or they may change, let's say, my position in this case. And first of all, we need a suggestion from you, our lovely audience.
Getting arrested.
No, you cannot do that. I've already explained that. Pardon me?
First kiss.
First kiss.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Beth is my favorite song. I really love that group. The makeup, it's lovely. What do you think?
I like it too.
I like their bitchin' boots. And freeze! Get off me! Freeze! Man, I wish I'd get out of the bathroom.
Relax, that was just...
All right, I'll tell you, just let go. Let go.
Better.
All right.
What were you gonna tell me, boy?
Well, I was gonna say I kind of like it. Freeze! Look into my eyes, and you'll see magic. Ah! Oh, black magic. Ah! Stop that. It's the worst kind.
Freeze!
Oh, thank you.
Johnny, I know I'm your basketball coach, but I just want to kiss you.
No, I'd rather we do a couple plays.
No, I love the way you dribble.
You have a really chest. I tell you, oh, get away! Get away!
Freeze! Yes, Timmy, that is a big turd. Where'd you find that one?
In the toilet. And then I had another one that was about, well, yay wide.
Yay wide.
Yeah.
You're right, that is your dad's head.
Freeze! Kill it! Kill the dog! Kill it! I can't do it. Kill it! It's rabid! Kill it!
Frank, I think there's something wrong with these sea monkeys. 6 weeks and still no tits.
I still suggest worshiping them.
I'm a law, you don't worship me. Ah! You dare me! Now come on, get up and just act like a student now.
Breathe. I'm picking up on some, like, I don't know, disputable energies.
It's my black aura.
I noticed that when I first came in, I thought it was your shadow or something.
No, it's not a shadow, it's my aura. I mean, you're a seer guy, you're a prophet, aren't you? Whatever you are, I don't know, what are you?
I don't know, what kind of work do you do?
I'm a sea monkey.
You have no breath. Okay. Wow! Ow! No, you missed the blister. Right here. No, clear miss that time.
Freeze!
It's Liberace's lip and it fits. I'm keeping it.
No! Wait, I didn't know that Liberace had collagen.
I see that you are skilled in the art, as am I.
Yes, you must wear a tie before you come into this restaurant, and I will kick you before you come in.
Freeze!
Okay, thanks for coming out to see the network tonight. We are
Ray!
Michael.